Hi fellow DIYers! Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make these t-shirts using TeckWrap fabric transfer sheet. Very easy to make. I'm going to use two different kinds of fabric transfer sheet. One for dark fabric transfer sheet and the other one is for the light one. They have two different methods to transfer the image, but I'm going to show you everything step by step. So let's get started! So in order for you to get a perfect cut using the print and cut feature, you need to calibrate your machine. In the next few minutes, I'll show you step by step how to do it. Open your Design Space app, click these three lines, and then click Calibration. And here, since I'm using a maker, it's asking me to make a selection. If you're using an Explore machine, you will only see the Print and Cut option. So now let's go ahead and click Print and Cut. And then it's asking us to select a printer. Now, if you have multiple printers, you can click this drop-down menu and choose your printer. And since I only have one printer connected to my laptop, I'm going to go ahead and click Print. Now, after it's done printing, we can now place it in top left corner of our mat. And then click Continue. Now turn on the machine that you want to calibrate. And then after the machine is connected, it will ask us to insert the mat into the machine. And then press the flashing load button. And then press the flash and go button on your machine. And then it will ask you if the cut line touches the printed line all the way around. And since I just calibrated my machine before this tutorial, the cut line touches the printed line all the way around. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm just going to click No. Now without unloading the sheet, go ahead and click Continue. Now without unloading the mat, we have to examine the lines on the top and right of the calibration sheet. Now I think number 11 has the closest cut to the center. And then here, as we can see, letter J and letter K were not really cut in the center. But what I usually choose is the second one. So in this case, it's the letter K. So for the top, I'm going to scroll down and click number 11. And then for the right, I'm going to scroll down and click letter K. And then click Continue. Now the first round is done. We can now go ahead and unload the mat and then click Continue. And then we have to reprint another sheet of paper. And then repeat the steps from round 1 until you get to this part. It will ask you again if the cut line touches the printed line all the way around, which should do the second time around. But if not, you can always click No and just repeat the steps until the cut line touches the line all the way around the square. So now I'll go ahead and click Yes and then click Continue. Now for the top, the closest is 11. And then for the right, the closest is J. So I'm going to click J and then click Continue. Now it will do the confirmation cut, which will cut the big rectangle shape. And then it will ask if the cut line touches the printed line all the way around, which it does. And then I'm going to click Yes and then save and close. Open your Design Space app, click Images, then choose your image that you want to put on your shirt. In my case, I've already picked one and I'll put the Design Space image number in the description box below. You can also upload the image that you want to put, and it can be any image that you may choose. So this is the image that I want to use, so I'm going to click Add to Canvas. And now I'm going to adjust the size and make it a little bigger. And if we look here on the layers panel, you will see there's a yellow warning sign. And if we click on that, we will see a note that says the image is too large, but we can reduce the size to 6.75 inches by 9.25 inches or less. So I'm going to change the width to 6.75. And that's it for this image. So this is going to be for the light fabric shirt. Now we can choose the image that we want for the dark fabric one. So click Images. Choose the image that you want to put on your shirt. And again, I've already picked one and I'll put the design space image number in the description box below. Click Add to Canvas. And then I'm going to adjust the size again. And then we're going to see this warning sign again, which means it's too large for Cricut's Print and Cut feature. And I'm just going to change the width to 6.25 inches. Now we can go ahead and click Make It. And now my first mat is going to be for my dark fabric, and we don't have to turn the mirror on. For our second mat, on the other hand, we're going to use light fabric, so we need to turn the mirror on. So click this one here to turn it on. And now it's mirrored. I'm going to click the first mat and then click Continue. And then click Send to Printer. And I'm going to leave the add bleed on because I have a border in my image. If your image has a clear background, you can turn the add bleed off. And then turn on the Use System dialog and then click Print. Now I'm just going to leave the setting as is. My current setting is Media Type Photo and the quality is Best. And then click Print. For the base material, I use medium cardstock with more pressure and it cuts through the fabric sheet. Now for the light fabric one, it's basically the same thing. Just leave the add bleed on and then click Use System dialog and then click Print. And again, I'll just leave the setting as is and then click Print. And once it's printed, we're going to set the base material setting and I'm going to leave it to medium cardstock. So these are the TeckWrap transfer papers that I'm going to use. One is for dark fabric and one is for light fabric. So I'm going to do the dark fabric first. So this is the side where we're going to print the image on. This is how you load the paper, the white part facing down. And then set the temperature of your heat press to 165 degrees Celsius and 25 seconds. And this one, you should place the image facing up. And I'm going to place a piece of parchment paper that came with the fabric sheet package. And it's cool peeling or hot peeling. And I'm going to peel it while it's still hot. Now we're going to do the light fabric. This is how you load the paper, the white part facing down. Set the temperature of your heat press to 185 degrees Celsius and 15 seconds. Now for the light fabric one, the image should be facing the shirt like so. And it's hot peeling within 5 seconds, so you should do it right away. And there you have it! If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. All feedback is welcome and any feedback is good feedback. Please subscribe to my channel and check out my other tutorials. See you in the next episode of DIY by Sass. Thanks for watching!